Mayor Geraldine Lendor-Gabriel took to the streets of Castries, leading a walkthrough to assess recent damage and identify areas needing urgent attention. The walk highlighted challenges brought by aging infrastructure and the increasing impact of climate change. From potholes to drainage issues, the mayor emphasized the need for swift, coordinated solutions.
As we go through, there are areas where we are responsible for in terms of housing, of cleanliness, and we will clearly define what we need to do so that we are able to provide a more seamless service to the residents. We also have worked as well in terms of signage, cameras, lighting. It's all various facets of our operations depend on each other, working together. And so we've been very happy with the approach and the collaborative approach, which has been not only the vision of the various managers and boards of the organization, but also clearly the Minister of Housing is very, very strong in terms of ensuring that these agencies work closely together to address challenges, because it is only by working together that we can do better.
She pointed to Castries' unique vulnerability as a city built below sea level. Rising sea levels and more frequent flooding are stark reminders of the pressing need to adapt. Lendor-Gabriel stressed that addressing these issues requires not only immediate repairs, but also long-term planning to build resilience against future climate threats.
Castries is actually built below sea level, and what we are seeing is clear evidence of climate change, because areas where flooding was taking place at a much lower level is now much higher. So what can we do? I'm not even sure, because the natural movement of the seawater is going to come in. What we have to identify, in fact, we have a serious situation on Jeremy Street, and we are working with the Ministry of Infrastructure to try to see if something can be done in that area. But clearly, the impact of climate change is real, and we just have to see, as those issues come up, how best we can address them.
The mayor also underscored the critical role of the National Housing Corporation and the Castries Constituency Council. Both entities, she noted, are vital in ensuring proper urban planning and providing the living conditions for residents. Strengthening these partnerships is key to creating a safer, more sustainable Castries.
It's very important for the National Housing Corporation and the Castries Constituency Council to work very close together to address issues in the city. If one thinks about when the CDCs were actually constructed, they actually constructed on land owned by the Castries Constituency Council, but managed in all aspects by the National Housing Corporation. So that strategic relationship has always existed. What I can also say is that throughout our tenure here, we have worked very closely with the National Housing Corporation. In fact, one of the achievements of the council would not have been possible without a lot of support from the National Housing Corporation, that of protection of the cemetery. We came in when graves were almost being washed away because of the ingress of the seawater and the waves into the existing cemetery, and it was with the support of the National Housing Corporation, in the sense that they had rocks and they had material available, and they made that we were able to utilize it free of charge. And it was only with that support that we were actually able to achieve a significant milestone in terms of protection of the existing cemetery.
As the city moves forward, Mayor Lendor-Gabriel's walkthrough could serve as a call to action for stakeholders. With a collective effort, the vision of a revitalized and resilient Castries can become a reality, despite the mounting challenges of climate change. For Choice News Now, I am Kenise Baptiste.